In a world, each day is an adventure, each day is full of excitement. We try everything you can do in the nature for you. We do various activities for the first time. We learn with you and broadcast it. Different places, different adventures, more passion and less depression. I'm Rıdvan Dumanlıdağ, and we experience every kind of nature adventure in winter and summer with friends. Welcome to my extraordinary, fantastic, adventurous life. Please hit the subscribe button and like the video you're watching to support the channel and let the new videos come up. Hey, welcome to my channel. Today we have a guest from Australia. My friend Neil is an English teacher. We are planning a big nature trip to the mountains. As you know, Australians are very knowledgeable about bushcraft and very good at off-road. We will talk about the nature in Turkey and compare it with the nature and the wildlife in Australia. As I said before, Neil is also an English teacher. We first met in a language school. As you know, I'm an English teacher too. Neil works as an English teacher who is a native speaker of English, and he works in language schools. However, because of the COVID-19 process, he also gives online lessons. If you want to take lessons from him, you can contact me anytime. Today, we will discuss what people do in the nature, talk about our old adventures, and plan a new one. Enjoy the video and please like and subscribe. Hey guys, we are now
in
Erkman, nearby a lake.
Yeah, it's like a small lake.
It's a small lake, maybe a reservoir.
Yeah.
A reservoir. It looks very, beautiful. The area is like this. We are going to have some drone footages, and we are talking to. We have a guest over here. Neil, how are you?
I'm a little bit cold. You know, when we got here, it
Yes.
was not so cold. But
Yes.
I think it's really kind of the coldest part of the day. The sun is just about to come. Maybe,
It's.
hopefully,
I couldn't.
it's coming from this hill here.
I'm new with this, I can't.
He's playing with the camera.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay. It's doing something automatic.
I have arranged it. I have adjusted. Okay. What were you saying?
Okay, so we're in Erkman and
Yes.
we're next to this reservoir.
Yes.
Like maybe 4 summers ago, I was swimming in this reservoir with some friends from Russia, and the locals were very angry because they thought, we were going to get sucked into a hole or something, but
Yes.
we're experienced swimmers. It was very nice. The water is quite clean, and right now it's really cold because I think when we got here the temperature was maybe 2 degrees. I think now it's like below 0. I can feel my legs getting icy. It's because it's just before the sun is coming. So this is the coldest time of the day, even though it's probably 9 o'clock in the morning. But the sun, you can see, is still behind that mountain there. It should be really snowy and icy. It's February. It's the beginning of February, but the weather's kind of weird this year. It's not that cold. You can still see some snow on that mountain there, but this whole area is normally covered in snow this time of year.
Yes. it is very abnormal, right? Last year we had a lot of snow over here, and 2 weeks ago I climbed over there. This part, it was very snowy, and also last year the lake was probably frozen or something. Because it was very cold, very snowy. But this year, everything has changed.
Yeah, and you can do a really nice hike up through those mountains over to Arfion Merkez, to the town center.
Yes.
It's very beautiful, and you see lots of shepherds and some beautiful looking sheep.
Yes. There is a kind of small cottage over there. We have seen it. And it is, I know the guy, I know the shepherd living over there. Last year or maybe 2 years ago, we have met. We met there 2 years ago, and we entered his cottage, and we made tea in there. He helped us, and there were some hunters. They were hunting wild boar. We tried to set up a fire, but everything was very cold. The weather was very cold, and everything was wet, and we were not very successful setting up a fire. And he helped us. Neil, you're from Australia, right? In Australia, there are a lot of big lands, and people like overlanding and camping, and they spend time in the nature, and you have very big cars. What do you think about the nature in the Australia?
It's very different, European trees look very different to Australian trees. I really like walking. I like birds, actually. I like looking for birds, and you can see some beautiful birds in Australia. And generally, in Turkey, you can find lots of forests.
Yes.
There's some beautiful beaches. A lot of these forests are new in Turkey. They planted a lot of these trees maybe 5-10 years ago. So you can go many places in Turkey and you can see new forests. It's really different. Like in Australia, the forests are generally like old forests.
Yes. By the way, as far as I know, the best nature guys, like shepherds, like off-roaders, like campers, like cowboys even, are in Australia, because you have a lot of stock routes, you have a lot of big lands, and it is not very easy to cross those endless lands, like you sometimes feel in the middle of nowhere. You can experience very different things over there, and very wild and different animals in Australia. For example, kangaroos, Tasmania devils, and kind of jackals. I can't remember what their names were. You're getting cold.
Dingoes.
Dingoes, yes.
Dingoes and you get a lot of animals at night. If you go camping at night in Australia, there are a lot of animals running around in the dark. Many of them are in the trees, like you get possums. But also you get these really big reptiles lots of snakes, but some very big lizards called goannas. And goannas are kind of fun, like they can run. And they can even chase you if they're brave enough. They used to come to our farm and eat the eggs. Like we had some chickens next to our house, maybe 30 or 40 chooks, and they used to steal the eggs. So we used to, sometimes at night, we would go with a torch, but they would come in the daytime too. These big, really big lizards, maybe 2 meters long.
Yes.
They love chicken eggs.
That's funny. Can you remember when we last went to the mountains near here? There is actually not very close, but near Afyon, there is a very big mountain full of trees. It's a forest. Last year we went there. Last year or months ago?
Yeah.
We went there. Can you remember?
Yeah, I remember. We had a fire.
Yes.
And I fell in it.
Yes, you were about to be burned, you know?
It was nighttime.
Yes.
Yeah. It was really nice. We toasted marshmallows.
Yes, we toasted marshmallows, and we had another friend named Azor. Maybe next week, if we have enough time together, when we are all available, I want to go there, and probably there are a lot of snow over there because it is higher than this mountain.
Yeah, you can see snow up there.
Yes,
so.
even over there, we can see the snow up there, and we can experience a lot of new things over there with you and with Azor. Azor is from Africa.
From Zambia.
Zambia, and he knows a lot of things about the nature. Their nature is a lot different, and overlanding and nature things are very popular in Africa also. Like what they were calling that, you go there, safari. There are a lot of safari things in Africa, right?
Yeah, I want to go to Zambia.
It's yes.
Freezing.
Yes, it's freezing. How about walking then?
Okay.
Okay, we can walk over here, or we can climb some of the hill by car, and we can see the shepherd cottage.
Yes.
It's your choice. And
We
walk
should,
over there.
We
Hi.
should take our breakfast things back to the car.
Yes.
You should never leave these things in nature.
Yes.
Because,
Yes, that's right.
They're not really good to leave them lying around. So let's do that. We'll put these back in the car, and we're going to the shepherd's place.
Yes,
right?
that's very nice.
We want to see some sheep.
Yes, we want. I don't think we can see the ship because it's winter time actually. Even it doesn't look like. But maybe
They look really yummy. If you can see them, like these happy sheep in the mountain, you just want to make a barbecue.
Yes, let's go. Now we're gonna take a walk on the paths of the mountain up there. In the next episode, you can watch Neil and I collecting herbs and flowers. We will also examine and explore some animal tracks and traces. Please like the video and subscribe so that new big adventures can come up.